A bit warmer to me today at least, but still not exactly swimming weather unless you're one of those people who like to kick off the new year with a plunge in an icy lake. Every New Year's Day, a few dozen polar bear wannabes take a midday dip in Hidden Valley Lake in Dearborn County. Local 12's Joe Webb was there to find out why.
You thought it was going to be cold?
Yeah. It was 33 degrees with a wind chill of 22 at noon today on Hidden Valley Lake, and all of these people showed up to swim. All because Daryl Howe and some of his buddies did it 20 years ago, and then again the next year. It caught on.
When you go in, it really kind of flushes your system. It puts blood in parts of your body. It hadn't been there before, but you really feel great. A couple hours later, it's just a great feeling.
It's exhilarating. It just takes your breath away. It numbs your legs, and you somehow still get out of the water and come back next year and do it again.
The bulk of today's crowd was people who've done this before. They swear by it and even get dressed up or dressed down for it. It attracts all kinds, all ages. Nathan Cross is 3, and he came to make his first polar plunge.
He said that if he was going to watch, he was going to get in the water.
Nathan did, but he didn't make it too far before he decided he'd had enough and was ready for Mom. At high noon, Daryl Howe counted down the plunge for the rest of the willing, and they were off. Some ventured deeper than others. Some really seemed to enjoy it, and all seemed to try to enjoy it. Jean and Katie Fine made their 4th plunge today. It wasn't quite like she'd remembered it.
It's a little colder.
Colder, and we're older. We should be smarter. I can't hardly breathe.
Guess they hadn't made it to that exhilaration phase yet. Needless to say, they didn't stay in long. They were in, out, and quickly on their way home. A few stayed around, many of them warming themselves at the burn barrel. 11-year-old KARISSA MOSLEY says she'll be back in 2016 with the same purpose in mind that brought her here today.
Because I wanted to start my new resolution like clean and new.
How's that coming out for you?
Cold. Very cold.
Now the good news is she's got a whole year to warm up. At Hidden Valley Lake, Joe Webb, Local 12 News.
Did you hear the one gentleman tell you it felt good a couple hours later? Organizers say the crowd was a little smaller than most years, but they say the biggest crowd they ever had was during a year when they had to cut out holes in the ice to make the plunge.